Character clash. Ready?
Round 1.
Physical skills.
The Joker is a skinny, lanky guy with a physique that would probably leave a lot to be desired in any school sports competition. He probably hasn't worked out since Gotham had its first bat plague. His ability to keep going after taking hits makes him a tough opponent to take down. Plus, his maniacal laugh can be pretty disorienting. Sure, he can survive impossible falls, but that sickly thinness and sleep-worn dark circles don't inspire much confidence in a physical duel. Gaggy is basically a miniature clown, but more athletic than his size suggests. Imagine a gremlin that has spent too much time in an underground gym. His compact size allows him to move fast and punch low. Literally. While he couldn't take down a rhino, he'd certainly break your shin if you weren't careful. He's got more agility than a squirrel after drinking 3 liters of coffee. He might be able to surprise you with a somersault, but his 5'6" height of pure humor isn't very intimidating. He could hide anywhere, though.
Round 2.
Combat skills.
The Joker isn't a conventional fighter, but he knows how to use chaos to his advantage. What better way to fight than by pulling a giant fish out of your coat or throwing explosive teeth? His fighting style is more impromptu killer clown than martial art, but it works. Plus, stealth for him is all about suddenly appearing behind you with a laugh that will give you nightmares. He's more unpredictable than stealthy. He fights like his life depends on a bad joke. Gaggy is an agile clown, yes, but his combat training is limited to sneaking around and attacking like a rabid budgie. The problem is that, despite his speed, he doesn't have the same ability to cause mass chaos as his former boss. Sure, he can throw in the occasional lethal prank, but compared to the Joker, it's a bit like comparing fireworks to a flamethrower. He can be fairly stealthy thanks to his size. However, he lacks the Joker's experience and brutality.
Round 3.
Survival skills.
This guy has survived everything Gotham and Batman have thrown at him, and he's still smiling. If you can survive being dropped in acid, getting run over, and having Batman breathing down your neck constantly, you're immortal. The guy is a survival monster, literally. Gaggy is a born survivor, having worked alongside the Joker and learned a few tricks. However, he doesn't have the same extreme adaptability as his former boss. Gaggy was fired by the Joker and faded into oblivion. Surviving being fired by a psychopathic clown is quite an achievement. However, he hasn't been seen facing any major dangers. But he did manage to avoid being crushed by his former boss.
Round 4.
Unprepared.
The Joker, unprepared, is still a menace. He can use anything around him, from a rubber fish to a toaster. He's unpredictable, chaotic, and deadly, though his direct combat ability leaves something to be desired. But his disturbing laugh, combined with his arsenal of crazy tricks, gives him an edge. He can turn any situation into a deadly spectacle. Joker improvises like a madman. Well, he is a madman. With no time to prepare a trap or some comic lethal device, Gaggy is left in the shadow of his former boss. Gaggy, without his boss, is faced with a dilemma. How do you fight chaos incarnate when you're basically a scaled-down version of a clown with a pathetic edge? He might be able to dodge a few punches or nibble on his opponent's ankles, but he doesn't have the same talent for turning the mundane into instant mortality as the Joker does.
Round 5.
With preparation.
Given time, the Joker plans things on a psychological horror level. He fills the field with mines, bombs hidden in cakes and poison gags. His malicious creativity knows no bounds, and this is where he really shines. No one wants to face a Joker who has had time to think. Between laughing gas and smiling sharks, if he has a whole day to plan, he might as well start writing Gaggy's epitaph. Gaggy may be cunning, but even with preparation, he doesn't quite reach his mentor's level. Well, Gaggy could throw an evil birthday party or something, but knowing the Joker's kind of planning, his balloons are probably bombs, and not ones he can control. In the end, the difference between the master of chaos and his apprentice becomes apparent.
Round 6.
General data.
The Joker, physical skills, 3, combat skills, 6, survival skills, 9, unprepared, 8, with preparation, 10, total, 36. Gaggy Gagsworthy. Physical skills, 5. Combat skills, 4. Survival skills, 5. Unprepared, 4. With preparation, 5. Total, 23.
Final round.
Conclusion.
The Joker wins by a landslide, but we're not surprised. Even though he physically looks like a corpse refusing to admit he's dead, his ability to create chaos, his cunning at improvising in combat, and his ability to survive virtually any disaster, put him head and shoulders above Gaggy. Gaggy is agile, yes, and more athletic than the Joker, but he's never been more than comic relief to comic relief. Gaggy, while agile and cunning, simply can't match the Joker's experience and brutality. If these two were pitted against each other, Gaggy might land a few punches, but the Joker would simply disarm him with one of his unpredictable madnesses. In a fight between clowns, the one who has the last laugh always wins, and in this case, that laugh sounds more like
Do you agree with the result? And if not, tell me why. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share.